All right, we back for part two. Y'all ready? Was part one juicy enough? Okay, let's get into part two. Okay, so part two, I met the third triangle of the third point of the triangle. Now, mind you, I'm upset because my best friend done pushed me out the door. I feel like because he wanted me to get to know other men and try it out and see if it could go somewhere with another man. So I felt pushed away. Although I don't think he was pushing me away, I don't feel that way today. I don't feel that way looking back. I was like, in my mind, he want to push me away? Oh, I can get somebody else. I can get a boy toy. I can get another man. You're like, I'm not ugly. I'm chunky. I'm cute. I'm smart. I can do this. So that's what I'm saying in my head as in retaliation to him pushing me out the door. So I had no idea the third point was going to come into my life. Okay, so I got this email from this man. Now, but I call him Rue, okay? And this is their real nickname that I have given them, okay? So I call him Rue. And he come into my email and told me he loved my videos on YouTube and he think I am beautiful and this and that. I mean, like, amping me up, okay? He telling me stuff that I already know about myself, but to hear a man saying this stuff was refreshing. Because one thing I wanted to say about CB, he is so stoic and low-key, and he's a mystery. He don't do a lot of talking. So I didn't hear this kind of stuff from him. And before y'all said he ain't interested in you and, thinking negative about CB, please don't, because some men are just not like that. Some men, they don't do all that talking. They would rather show you. So that always bothered me that he wouldn't throw himself at me like I was throwing myself at him. Okay, so I felt like I needed to put that in here. Okay, so I wound up emailing him back and we communicated for a while. And finally, we exchanged numbers. Come to find out that he knows my mama. He knew my mama when she was living. They worked for the same company. He just worked in another branch in another state. Okay, he knew of me, but I didn't know of him. Put it like that. So anyway, when I tell y'all we hit it off, we hit it off. And he is a very handsome man as well. He can be my next boyfriend. But I'm the holdback. He's everything that I want in a man. He's everything that I'm looking for. And check this out. He's an Aries, just like me. He is an Aries. And he's gentle. He's honest. He is so giving. He is honest, trustworthy. We know personal stuff about each other. We have met each other many times. He has taken me on trips. We have spent so much quality time. We should damn near be married by now. So, like I said, we met in July 2000, the end of July, the beginning of August. I can't remember. Neither one of us can remember, but we met late July, early August 2025. Because we was talking every day, because we was doing video calls with each other, we had that connection. Eventually, he asked me, he said, hey, I want to swoop you away. I want to go on a trip with you, and all on me, you don't have to do nothing but show up. That's all. I have never had a man tell me that. That was the first time I had heard that since my divorce. So the fact that he was telling me, just be present, So we did. We went on our first trip together. And now, mind you, the whole time, I felt like I was cheating. I felt like I was fucking cheating on my best friend. Because remember, he's the one who I wanted to be my man. Because he was the one I was in love with. So now that I'm with Rue, and he can sense it, we will be hanging out. And now I'm being upfront and honest with him. Just like CB was being upfront and honest with me. And so I can see the love you got for this man all over your face. I can feel that presence on you. Now, mind you, when he and I are together, this man is so romantic. He is so hands-on. He pays attention to everything, which is what I want, which is what I like. He's chocolate. He is just... Anyway, he is everything I want in a man. He makes me feel seen. He makes me feel heard. He will give me whatever I want. Our time together, we sit there, we watch movies together. Mostly we just talk. He holds my hand. He stares at me in the eye. And there's no doubt that I knew that we wanted to have sex with each other. No doubt in my mind. I knew that early on because we had that connection. And he's like begging me to be with him. But I'm the holdback, if that makes sense. So that's why I call it my triangle. And at some point, we wind up having perfect nights together. We wind up getting in the same bed. We wind up having sex. And it should have been all-star. It should have been 5 stars. But because I wasn't there emotionally, I fucked it up. I fucked it up because I know he would have gave me everything I needed. Remind you, I haven't had sex since 2019. So this should have been my get it shouty moment. This should have been the moment that I had been looking for. To describe that night, I feel like we really didn't have sex because I don't have sex with men unless we go get checked out. Okay? That's one thing that I have about me, that I gotta stay safe. I gotta keep it safe. So he and I both had got tested, before we knew we was having sex. So we knew each other didn't have nothing. We both was clean. So that should have been some good sex. Okay? I made him put on a condom, and he felt some sort of kind of way about that. Why? What is going on with you? You making me do this and do that. Tell me why. And I just told him, I'm here, but I'm not here. And it's because of you know who. Now, mind you, Rue does not like, he does not like CB. He don't like that he's in the picture. He don't like him as a person. That's not what I'm saying. Like, he don't want to fight him or nothing, but he don't like the fact that he's in the picture. So really, he's mad at me. I'm the reason why all of this is happening. Now, mind you, I'm not trying to be in a love triangle. I have to keep being honest with this man. Oh, it gets deeper, y'all. It gets deeper. So that particular night, neither one of us climaxed. I'm not really there. So he could tell something was going on. That night was the most awkward night. Mind you, we're out of town. We're in Gatlinburg, a beautiful city, beautiful state, all expense paid, but I could not get into it. So the second night, still tensions are raggedy. He's asking me 1,000 questions and blah, blah, blah. Finally, I told him, I said, listen, I can't get into it with you sexually because I masturbate thinking about my best friend. He could not believe it. And I told him. And I went more in depth with him. So with y'all, I'm just trying to keep it a little PG. But I said, yeah, I masturbate a lot thinking about my best friend. I am in love with him. I masturbate and think about him touching me, kissing me, doing all the things. And I can't stop doing it. I cannot stop doing that. I've tried, but I cannot stop. And he said, oh, so you in it deep with him? I said, yeah. I told him I want to be with you, but I just cannot right now. So me and him would argue. We would get into it heavy. And not no threatening, not him hitting me or calling me bitches, none of that. We just would get into it where he expressing his feelings, and I'm trying to get him to understand I didn't ask to be here. This just fell in my lap. Okay? So I'm going to hang it right there for part 2. Y'all got to stay tuned for part 3. Okay? Bye.